something.
Well, I think it's great. Well, don't you, Jane?
Well, yes, but Linda's right. We need more color, more of a feeling of celebration.
Celebration?
Right. A real carnival atmosphere is what we want.
Carnival? Oh, come on, George.
I've got an idea. Let's put this above the church.
Okay, come on, give it to me. I'll do it.
Give it to Bob.
Here, here we go. That's good. Here, I'll get that down there, okay?
I like it. Let me get it.
Is it?
No.
Here, watch it. All right, Dad.
Hey, listen, Joe, could you and Jane bring the ladder over here and put something up? It looks awfully skimpy.
Sure.
How's that?
Yeah. Hey, maybe this would work.
Okay, let's put those up. Get your safety.
This is stewardship? Looks more like New Year's Eve to me.
A couple of months ago, I would have felt the same way. But these kids have made a believer of me. Now, I think they've got something very important going here. How's that, Linda?
Oh, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
George, if this is stewardship, I'll have to eat my pledge cards for the last 20 years. Stewardship is serious business.
Is it? I'm not so sure it should be.
I'm not so sure what you mean by that. This whole thing seems so out of place here. Maybe you shouldn't have let the kids run with the ball quite so much.
I'm the first to admit that the Happy Money Project is a wild idea, but I still have to defend it, Frank. I can't help it. These kids have gotten to me.
I can see that.
Well, Abe, it's that time of year again.
That's right, George. Gotta go to church again.
I'm sorry, but I just don't understand it at all.
Well, I don't see what the problem is, Dad. It's really a very simple idea. Come on, Mom, have another balloon. We've got a long way to go.
Look, hon, maybe that's where we don't see eye to eye. I was brought up to think of stewardship as something very serious and important.
Well, it is important, but why does it have to be so serious? Here's another balloon, Mr. Howard. Oh, Daddy, I don't see why you get so shook up about all this.
How did the idea get started? Happy Money, I mean.
It was all Linda's idea, the whole thing.
I might have known.
You just don't try to understand. It's a good idea. Everybody says it's one of the best projects the youth group has ever had.
Maybe we could try harder, Frank. From what I heard, it was quite remarkable.
Oh, well, I can't take all the credit. I mean, everybody pitched in and worked hard. It all started about 2 months ago at a youth council meeting when George Baldwin brought up the subject of stewardship. We had been going over some scriptures about stewardship, and I remember that George was trying to get us to do some really serious thinking about it.
Now, what I would like to see us do is come up with some ideas of ways the youth group could explore together what stewardship really means. Any volunteers?
Well,
Yeah, Scott.
well, I think it should be a project of some sort, so we can learn about stewardship and practice it at the same time.
All right. We seem agreed that it should be something, an action thing. So we learn by doing. Now,
Hey, I've got an idea. Isn't there a verse in the Bible that says something about the Lord loves a cheerful giver?
yes.
Well, I think we should do something to put joy back into stewardship. Our theme could be, the Lord loves happy money.
Right. It's a fantastic idea. The Happy Money Project.
Well, that's how it all began. And the kids have been working like crazy on it ever since. Daddy, here's another balloon. Be careful not to smudge it.
I wish somebody would tell me what all these balloons have to do with stewardship.
Well, we thought they'd lend a festive note to our play. All the kids are helping decorate them. We need several hundred.
Several hundred.
Look, I don't mean to sound like an old fogey, but do you really think you're doing justice to this whole concept of stewardship?
Some of the kids in our group asked that same question. It took some real salesmanship to convince them. I'll never forget the speech Linda made at our youth group meeting.
So we as the council think of it as a demonstration project to show how right attitudes about stewardship can help us all do more for the work of Christ. We'll be studying about stewardship of our lives, our talents, our time, and we'll be doing something about it at the same time. And the whole thing will climax when we make our stewardship pledge for next year. Any questions?
Well, some of us were wondering where we're going to get the extra money to do it.
There are plenty of ways. What about our allowances and our jobs like babysitting?
And a lot of us have steady jobs after school and on Saturdays.
Just a minute. I think we're forgetting the spirit of the whole thing. It seems to me the important thing is having the right attitude about money. The whole idea is to get away from treating giving to God as, well, a business deal. If we can get our attitudes right, get joy back into giving, then we can find all kinds of ways to express that joy.
How many of these things did you say?
A couple of hundred at least.
Oh, a couple of hundred. Honey, I wish I could make you see my point. Now, it isn't that the happy money theme isn't cute and all.
Well, then what is it, Dad?
Frank, actually, you're not making your objections too clear.
I know, but I have had a little competition from balloons and crepe paper. And Abe Lincoln and George Washington complaining about having to go to church.
Abe Lincoln and Washington?
Oh, they just are talking money. Look, Dad, you're making this sound as if we're doing something subversive. We're just trying to remind people that giving should be joyful, a fun thing, just like it says in the Bible.
Let's hold it. Now, let's talk about that for a second. I've been reading the Bible for a good many years, and I don't recall any place where it says stewardship is a fun thing.
Well, maybe it's all in the way you read it.
Well, I think, the important thing is the project did get us all to thinking about stewardship. And in a new way. Well, so much so we found all kinds of ways to turn what we call sad money into happy money. Remember that time when Paul had just started his new after-school job and we were sort of celebrating his first big paycheck? You might as well have these.
Thanks.
They're not on my diet.
Oh. I still can't see why you passed up dinner and the movies for hamburgers.
I told you, I'm trying to help you save your money for something more important.
Well, listen, if you're talking about that stewardship business, well, don't worry, I'll do my part. But I don't think it's fair to ask me to starve to death.
Why, that's the last thing in the world I'd want to happen to you, Paul. When I get home, I promise I'll ask Mom if I can fix you a snack.
No, thanks. I'm supposed to be treating you, remember?
Well, you are, and I'm enjoying it. Especially when I realize that because of the big sacrifice you're making tonight, you'll be able to give more to the church.
I don't know. But I feel that somehow I've been had.
Have a pickle.
Thanks.
And how about what some of us did about birthday presents and things like that? Remember, Mom? Remember how I kept bugging you about my birthday presents and you couldn't figure out why?
And it isn't like you at all. You know we like to surprise you at least once in a while.
Couldn't you just give me a hint? I don't want to know exactly what you're planning, but couldn't you give me some idea of the price?
Linda.
Oh, please, Mom, it's really important to me.
Important to know the price. Now, isn't that being just a little mercenary?
Okay, I guess I'll have to explain. Look, I have an awful lot of things, and, well, I was just thinking that if you were planning to spend a lot of money on me, maybe you'd buy me something cheaper and give me the extra money in cash. For happy money. And then I remembered remember Scott telling us about the time he and Joe Harris were in that store where they bought gadgets for their car.
Man, we've been saving for weeks for a set of custom wheels, and we finally made it, right?
Half that money's mine, right?
Well, sure, but you're not going to change your mind.
Well, I was just thinking. It seems kind of sad to spend that much for wheels when wheel covers would look just the same.
Sad? Oh, no. You don't mean...
I mean, let's make it happy money. Why not? Wheel covers might even be better.
You make your half happy. But my two wheels are going to be, well, sad but beautiful. You know, sometimes I think you guys have blown your minds.
A lot of the kids did things like that. And it worked, too.
You know what I think made it so successful? The happiness part. Really. Oh, wow, I've got to go. It's almost supper time. Can I help you put these things away?
Oh, no, thanks. I can manage fine.
All right.
We're awfully glad you could come over, dear.
Oh, thank you. Bye-bye, Linda. Bye, Mr. Howard. Thanks for helping.
Not at all.
What in the world are you doing, playing with those balloons?
Why not? I think that's what you and your friends are doing, just playing with this stewardship project.
That's not true. Well, you may think we're just making a joke out of this, but I want you to know we're very serious about it. We think that we've recovered something that most adults have lost.
I think I understand that, hon. It's just that I don't think that happy money is a very comprehensive view of stewardship.
All right. You're a Christian. You tell me, what is stewardship?
Very well. First of all, it means that we are stewards. It means that we are managers of our possessions rather than owners. It means that everything we have belongs to God, including ourselves. And we simply use our money, time, and talents, knowing they belong to Him. Stewardship means that we are responsible to God.
Responsible. Now, does that make you sad?
Sad? No, of course not.
Well, I think it's something we should be happy about. The fact that God owns everything, that the whole world is in His hands, that He gives us life. Well, I think it's something we should be grateful about and celebrate. Oh, I don't know. So many people seem to think it's terrible that God owns everything instead of them.
Look, I don't think we're going to settle anything this way, so why don't we declare truce?
Okay. Until tomorrow night. Maybe our play will explain it better than I can.
Well, let's go over it once more just to be sure I've got it.
Well, don't be nervous, Scott. We've been over it 10 times. You just present the kids who are going to tell some of their experiences, and then I'll present the players.
You're nervous too, aren't you?
Oh, it isn't that.
Well, look, if you're worried about the others, don't. They've worked hard for tonight. They'll be great.
It's not that either.
Well, what is it then? You've been acting weird all evening.
Well, it's just that... Look, I don't want to bother you all with my problems. You've all got a lot to think about.
Well, look, a lot depends on you tonight. Maybe you better talk about it. Well, here's George. Maybe he can help.
Hi. Had some trouble getting it, but here it is. Abe Lincoln's protest symbol.
I'll take it. Paul's not here yet. Why don't you tell George?
What was that about?
Well, I told Scott I was worried about something, and he thought I ought to talk to you about it. It's all right now. I guess I'm just worried about the play and things.
I know how your father feels. And all I can tell you is go ahead with it. Prove to all of them how much the Happy Money Project really means. Look, you convinced me. And I know you can convince him. And a lot of others, too.
Thank you. And say a prayer for us. We need it.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, we've tried to tell you a little bit about how the Happy Money Project got started and some of the things that have happened. Now, Linda Howard will present the second half of the program. Linda?
Thank you, Scott. The hardest thing to answer about the Happy Money Project is why we did it and what it really means. What you are about to see now is about attitudes towards stewardship. It's not intended as criticism. All the names have been changed to protect the guilty, but as a presentation of something that we think is very important. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Happy Money Players.
Stop all this racket! What's going on here?
We're celebrating.
You can't celebrate here. Well, this is the church.
Oh, we're celebrating about stewardship.
Ah, humbug! Take down all these speakers and stop all this racket. This is no way to act, especially about stewardship.
Why not?
I'll tell you why not. Because stewardship is serious business. That's why not.
What?
I said it's serious business.
It's not business. Definitely not. Well, sure, it's serious, but there's no reason why you can't be happy about it.
You're just too young to understand, son. Someday after you get a little older, well...
Getting older is no solution. I mean, sometimes I think it's a big problem. Like, take that couple coming here, for instance.
Well, dear, today we make our annual pledge. So let's go and get it over with.
How do I look? Is my dress black enough for the occasion?
Yes, I think so. Have you got our pledge card ready?
Oh.
Oh, buck up, dear. It's all right. Be brave. I'll stay right next to you. We'll make it somehow.
I know, but it's so sad. It was such nice money, and now it's gone. Gone. Gone.
Well, think of it this way. Someday we'll see it again. We're just laying up treasure in heaven.
Oh, I'll try. But it's hard, John. Hard.
Well, honey, let's go.
Well, I'll admit that it seems that way sometimes, but you're exaggerating. What do you expect people to do? Sing and jump for joy when they give?
Yes. Stewardship is gratitude. It's a joyful response to God. It's praise and thanksgiving.
Well, the trouble with you young whippersnappers is that you don't understand money. The responsibility of a family, taxes, education expenses, the high cost of living.
Are you a 10%er?
You mean a tither? A proportionate giver? I am. I most certainly am.
10% of the whole?
Well, maybe not the total.
After taxes?
Well,
After the family expenses?
well,
After the high cost of living?
well, you know, one has to sharpen his pencil when he's figuring. After all, one has to come to a businesslike agreement with the Lord.
Do you know what you've been doing?
No, what?
You've been giving the Lord unhappy money.
I have?
Yes. Unhappy money.
Well, Abe, it's that time of year again.
Yep, we got to go to church again. How's your owner getting along anyway?
Terrible. She got tear stains all over me. I feel awful.
Well, at least it's for a good cause. I almost got spent the other day for a box full of golf balls.
How awful.
Talk about putting your money in a hole in the ground. That's it. At least we get to do some good this way. Makes me feel a little better.
But I wonder why they don't understand.
Understand what, George?
Well, that money can be sad or happy according to the way it's used.
I guess they just don't read their Bibles right.
They just deal us out to the church as if they're paying a debt.
More like slaves working for a hard master than free men giving gratefully to God.
Yes, it seems kind of sad. But we shouldn't fret. After all, we've made it. We are going to accomplish something. Cheer up, Abe. It could be worse.
Well, I guess that's right. But I just wish they could see it, though. Given to God and the work of his church in this world, it should be an act of celebration.
I guess they just forget sometimes. Well, so long, Abe.
Goodbye, George. See you in church.
Well, what do you say now, old friend? Well, I'll admit you've got a point there. The Lord loves a cheerful giver. The Lord loves happy money. Oversimplified, perhaps, but still a good point. It sure would change the look of our stewardship if we all went along with that, wouldn't it?
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing? What is this?
We're going to church, old friend. We're going to celebrate the gift of salvation, the thrill of new life in Christ.
Well, okay. Let's celebrate.
Isaiah chapter 61. I will greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall exult in my God, for he has clothed me with the garments of salvation. He has covered me with the robe of righteousness, as a bridegroom decks himself with a garland, as a bride adorns herself with her jewels. And as Paul said, rejoice in the Lord always. And again I say, rejoice. I want to explain first of all that the Happy Money Project started out as a demonstration. We wanted to see what we could accomplish if our attitude was one of joy rather than slavish duty. And we have accomplished something. We have far exceeded our goal for weekly giving. The kids wanted me to say that this is not the end of the Happy Money Project. In spite of all the fun and stuff, what some of you have called the carnival atmosphere, we feel that we have just begun to take stewardship seriously. The youth group is going to continue to study and explore the full meaning of it, because we all know we have a great deal to learn. We have begun to see that stewardship is not just something that has to do with offerings and pledges and tithing. It is a continuing responsibility. It's an attitude of life. It's gratitude for what God has done for us in Christ. It's the whole pattern of our living, the whole style of it, our relationship to things and people and ourselves. It's all stewardship. What we have tried to say tonight is that joy and thanksgiving should be part of that pattern too. And we think a very important part of living life as Christian stewards. Good night, and may the joy of the Lord go with you.
Terrific show, honey. I really enjoyed it. I think you've given us all something to think about. Right, George?
Right. I think stewardship is going to have a new meaning in the lives of our young people. From now on, I think we'll all take a more serious look at it.
in the right place? These people look downright happy.
Sure in the right place. I think they got the message.